Hello from Finland.
Hi! This week we make an unusual experiment. We're going to count and see how much a family spends per week living in the capital area of Finland. Disclaimer, we are a plant-based family, so there's not going to be any expensive meat or cheese in our shoppings. Also, we're not going to include our utilities and the mortgage payments, since they don't happen every single week. They happen once a month, or one of them happen once a year. And everything else we're going to spend this week is going to be in this video. See you in a week and we count how much we actually spend. I'm a bit worried about the result.
You'll see. Then we know for sure.
Maybe we will learn, be a bit more careful with the money.
Yes.
So today is Saturday. We just have been in a shop. So this is our two receipts from the shop. One is from Lidl. We go there to buy organic stuff. They have a good selection, which is cheaper than anywhere else. So this one is from Lidl, and it says that we paid 77 euros and 25 cents for the groceries. And then from K-Market we have spent 51 euro and 83 cents. So in total, it's not only food, we also buy diapers once in a month, I guess, because Sebi is potty trained, but he's still sleeping in a diaper. So here we have a pack of mandarins, pack of carrots, some Finnish tomatoes, cucumbers, zucchini. We buy celery, we juice it. There is some fresh bread. We buy usually 2 packs of the normal bread for sandwiches for a week. Then there is a pack of pears, some vegan yogurts. So this one is unsweetened, just a natural. This one has a bit of a kind of a jam kind of substance to it. Usually Petri takes this for work. Then I buy usually some spices. Then we have bananas, organic apples, This is a new thing. I don't know how it tastes yet. I will let you know. Usually we don't buy any of these mock meats, but if I see a new product, usually I want to taste it, like see how it is. But we usually try to stay clear of kind of mock meats, just because they're very expensive and it's not very good for our tummies, we noticed, but we buy it from time to time just to see how it is. Then we have a pack of lemons. We usually infuse water with lemons. We usually take 2 packs of avocados. We use avocados instead of the butter on the sandwiches, so when they ripe, like they are really kind of soft consistence, so then you can spread it on the bread sandwich and put maybe some salt and pepper on top, and it's nice. Then Petri eats muesli in the morning usually. This is organic oat milk for Sebi. It's unsweetened. This is unsweetened soy milk. This is for Petri for his muesli, and maybe for my tea sometime. Then we take a few pasta sauces, some more yogurt. This is for Sebi. Then we take some spaghetti and then some normal pasta. This is fusilli. Then we usually take about 4 packs of tofu. This tofu I usually use in my curry dishes, and this is a smoked tofu that I usually fry and I use it in the salads. Organic peppers, then some salad, rice, then some broccoli for the Thai dish. I usually take plenty of coconut milk because sometimes I come up with some new ideas how I want to cook, so it's always better to have a bit extra. Then some chopped tomatoes with the spices. This is brown flakes. Usually Petri eats some of them. Yeah, I might eat from time to time. Then we take already ready to eat beans. Those are organic. This is butter beans and this is black beans. Then I take some fajita spices. I usually make sort of tacos for a week. We already have the wraps for it. This is all we have for a week. I'm sure we forgot something. We will see during the week.
Kepi, mitä sulla on kädessä?
Leipää.
Leipää. Mitäs muuta siellä on?
Mehua.
Mehua. Joo, mitäs muuta? Mitäs nämä on?
Banaania. Mahuolta.
Se pitää banaani. Se pitää kyllä banaani. Sitten mitäs näissä pusseissa on? Mitäs täällä on?
Hedelmiä.
Hedelmiä ostetaan. Sellaisia mennään ostamaan. Noniin, mennään.
So the week has passed and now we can summarize how much did we actually spend per week. I have created this kind of Excel table that you can see on your screen right now, which basically shows our expenses day by day during the week. We started it on Saturday and it's till Friday, and it's divided in the categories such as groceries, eating out, clothes and stuff, and the transport. So as we already showed you before, that the main grocery has been on Saturday, and we have spent 129 euros and 8 cents. And then basically every day of the week we have been
doing a little bit of more when we run out of stuff.
Oh, we forgot something during the week, like we forgot to buy these tablets for the dishwasher. Again, this is not an every week shopping or like a washing powder or stuff like that, but then anyway stuff like something is missing every week, so I guess it is kind of fair, like a calculation.
Yeah,
so eating out section, usually we eat out as a family maybe once a week, but this week we didn't actually eat out. I think the weather was bad, we didn't go anywhere. But there is some for 10:40 I ate out. I had myself a tea and a raw cake in a cafe because I was in the city center for a meeting, and I was pretty happy after the meeting, and I went to
celebrate a bit.
Yeah, give myself a little celebration and a treat. And also while I was in the city center for the meeting, I went by the shop, and in the Benetton they had sales, and they have a really nice woolen stuff, so I bought myself a sweater. I can show you. So this sweater was 50% off, and it's all wool, and we live in Finland and it gets really cold, so you can never have too many woolen sweaters. I mean, I have only maybe one warm woolen sweater like that, so now I have one more.
And it looks really nice.
I like the bright color. I don't know if it's my color. Is it my color? Guys, could you say? But I like that it was quite bright and it's super warm. Plus to that we have our transportation expenses,
Which I use when I go to work, because I use the metro and the bus, so I don't go by our own car, to save the fuel and also save the climate as well.
Yeah, so this week we didn't have to fuel the car, which would go to our transportation expenses. It was fueled the week before, but then this week you needed to put this seasonal pass to your
Yes.
bus card, so that's where 42.80 euros went. Plus I went to the city center for the meeting and I spent 560 there and back for the trip. So which brings us in total of 289 euros 94 cents per week. You've been surprised.
Yeah, I was.
It was like
But then
I sent him a message. I was like, okay, you know how much we spent exactly, and I sent him a sum. He was like, did you count the next week's shopping as well in that?
Yeah.
Like he was so shocked, he couldn't believe we spent that much.
Yeah, because I thought that was like only the groceries, but then you said that you like added everything.
I think it's like really average. Of course, like 1 week doesn't show exactly. And again, these spendings, they don't include our mortgage, they don't include our utilities like water and electricity, our insurances. Just guys, let us know, like, is it much for a family of 3 spend this much per week? Like, how is it in your country? Does it sound ridiculous? Like, we were a bit surprised to see exactly, because usually we're only concerned with the grocery bill, like how much we spent on groceries and eating out.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope that was interesting for you to know how much people spend in Helsinki in general. And we would really like to know how expensive the area where you live, like to see how
Compare.
life is, how life is, and compare the costs. Also, we are pretty minimalistic people. We don't blow money to the ear so much. We're like really conscious with our spendings. We try to be very careful with money.
And also having a child like really teaches you to be more conscious about the money.
Yeah, because the spendings, they pile up.
Yeah, they do. Like the kids need new clothes when they're growing up, like much more often than the adults do.
Yeah.
Please like and subscribe.
Just do like he says.
Ciao.
Thank you, bye!